I'm sure when you start such a great institute, you had a lot of ideas. You will have a lot of people because you are already running it. But I'm sure I'm a person who is always at leisure. That's why I took my retirement, So when you say leisure, I can just come now itself. That's how I am. Because I believe in that freedom of movement, freedom of actions, freedom of thinking. Therefore, what happens is it gives me opportunity to see what's happening around. Probably must have seen thousands of schools, millions of teachers, millions of students. So I don't work anywhere, to be very frank. I don't like to, because I'm Roti, Kapada, Makan, I don't require. I'm in the self actualization time of period, right? So if my life is useful for somebody else, I'm happiest. That's only what I say. What I'm thinking today. I keep changing every moment, So today I was thinking the most essential requirement, if you look at Facebook or maybe television, one of the advertisement which comes on even YouTube, one of the advertisement which comes is, we want prompt engineers. I don't know whether you noticed. What comes is prompt engineers. Prompting. Okay. See, now actually what you have done prompted me to speak. So I caught the word called leisure. That is where I started. I have no idea what I have to speak to you. But when I got the word leisure, I used the word leisure to tell what I am. Got it? So what I have done is I have just written down Bhagavad Gita there and then put some few arrows. I can speak about it. So that's a prompting. Actually, when I act in a movie or maybe a drama, prompting is what is required. When prompting is there, I can perform. Today, most of the teachers and students don't have this. Because they pre-prepare and then go. They go to a class, prepare and go and finish it. The students prepare and go for exams. Suppose you change your exam pattern from the normal, finished, they will fail. Got it? I had such great teachers in my life. I remember when I was doing my masters, I had a great professor who gave 1, 2, 3, 25 questions. Only yes or no. Nothing else. Just yes or no. Tick it. Most of the questions are very tough. Nobody will be able to, at a master's level entry first examination first day. I think nobody will be able to answer those questions. Such tough. But everybody will answer because it's only yes or no.
Wrong or right?
Wrong or right. Then many people got 100 out of 100. I got 0.
You got 0?
I got 0. Actually, my first master's examination in that too head of the department, very senior man, I got 0. Many people who got 100 out of 100 were so happy, they got everything, right? I got 0, I started looking at each question, started going to library, learning everything, and no discussion after that. After a few days, the same question paper was given. And then one sentence says, justify your answer.
Justify your answer.
Why it is yes, why it is no.
Why it is not.
Those people got 100 out of 100 also become 0. But who became 0 became 100. Understood?
Got it, sir.
See, I will tell you, no textbook in the world can teach you this exam pattern which I experienced in my life. So what I am here today is just because great professors. And what I did was, when he was standing in the bus stop to go to his house, I will go and stand beside him. See, instead of going to hostel, anyway he is waiting for some time, I can use that time to talk to him.
Yes.
If I have no job, I will get into the bus along with him.
Okay.
There were days I went to his house without asking permission.
Okay.
I sat beside, first time when I traveled, I sat beside him. The conductor asked where you want to go. I said, ask him first. I don't know where is he going. Wherever he is going, I am also coming. So I followed him like that. Unique principal, not because she is one. No, there must have been more than hundreds of principals there. Nobody came for this discussion. Therefore, she is unique. Correct? So this is what is prompting. See, one word which you listen. I got lot of messages. Today also I got great messages comes from people saying that the talk was great. But unless that is put into some use, practical purpose for somebody else, it has no meaning. I have a beautiful torchlight. I keep it aside and say it's a beautiful torch which I never use in a dark.
No use.
No use, right? So my time is for somebody else who want to use me. Yeah, that's what I keep saying.
Okay, sir.
So I generally believe students are to be encouraged to ask a lot of questions. What I believe is people should have a lot of questions. When I go to some place, I only see that day also I was given some time. I said after a few minutes I stopped and said ask questions. That's it. So if there are no questions, I am sure the students are not good. Everybody have questions. Young children have a lot of questions. What is this? What is this? What is this? They grab everything. In young childhood, they grab everything and ask what is this? What is this? What is this? So students should be able to ask questions if they want to learn. So one is prompting. Next one is quest. Third one is research. And fourth one is search. No, the reason I will give you all this, the reason is because I finished writing the early childhood education A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So I am continuing my search for A to Z of life. No, I had a YouTube program in which A to Z of life. Now I can write about A to Z of education. So I finished writing only, I am renaming it into the sequence in which I can put them together. So now I am working on harmonizing with the technology as well as nature. I must be good in looking at what is around me, understand the world around. That's what I was telling the other day. Up to 7th class, my life, the life around me is what is 7th class knowledge. 8th class onwards, I must be ready for technology, ready for abstract. So that is why mathematics becomes set theory, kinetic energy, potential energy, all that will come into picture. So we need to have the highest knowledge and the lowest ground knowledge. Connect from Bhumi to the end, the elements of the world, right? We should have that. So if you have fivefold development, physical, emotional, intellectual, social, spiritual, bind it on the 5 elements in the nature, I think anybody can learn anything sort of a thing is possible. Most of the principals don't come out for a discussion because they cannot decide. Number one. And they feel that I have started a school, I know how to run it. I dealt with a lot of teachers, a lot of schools. Generally what they say, I have invested money, I have got a team of people, and including principal or teachers, they don't take suggestions. They will say, I know what is to be done, right? See, I had a program called a Destination IAS. That Destination IAS is not Indian Administrative Service. It's called Immediate Academic Success. Ultimately, it is IAS. But without immediate academic success, how can you dream for civil service?
Correct.
Number one. And immediate academic success is there, but they are not inspired to keep that success. So I have another expansion for IAS. Inspire, aspire, success. And success is not one day success. It's a succession of successes. So every day I have to be successful. So I believe in my destination is IAS, but that is not my destination. My path is also IAS. My
Correct.
starting point is immediate academic success. So I should start with an immediate academic success. The path is inspire aspire success, so that tomorrow I can become an IAS in the Institute.
Understood.